Over the weekend, I picked up a copy of El Shaddai, and it's quite a game. It's beautiful visuals, excellent gameplay, has a completely unique story that I've never seen before, and today I'm going to talk about why the game sucks. The thing about El Shaddai is that the game is so unique that my brain can't attach to anything. It doesn't have a traditional storyline with characters so that I can get attached to characters. The combat is extremely abstracted, and while it's smooth, it doesn't feel like combat because I'm fighting virtual holographic projections of demon things. Despite everything that they did right, I can't get attached to this game. Learning a brand new, unique game is a lot like learning a new language. Before you understand what the individual words mean, there are no connections. There is no understanding of how things fit together. It's all gibberish. Rather than feeling engaged, you feel confused. The longer you take to grab the player's attention and to get them engaged in this storyline, the harder it's going to be to keep them. And this is where tropes come in. This is the advantage to creating a game about zombies or space marines saving the Earth. By picking something that a player already understands, there are already connections. There's no confusing learning phase. You already understand what to expect. Aliens are evil, space marines are good and badass. I remember the first time I played Uncharted. My plane is going down, oh my god, we're going down. And my main character cracks a joke. Within 2 minutes of starting that game, I understood Nathan Drake. By cracking a joke, I immediately link him to the other sarcastic heroes that I love. He's Indiana Jones, he's Harry Dresden. By making these connections, I have an immediate attachment to this character. This even goes into game mechanics. When I start up a new shooter, my brain instantly connects that those moving things are bad guys. I need to take cover to avoid damage. Wait here to recover my health. Rather than starting off as gibberish, I immediately jump past the learning phase. And if you want some brilliant insight on how you can avoid that mistake, I can't give you any. This is one of those tightrope routines in game design. If you make something too full of tropes, it's stereotypical and boring. If you make it too unique and foreign, it'll still be boring. Your best bet here is to get a lot of playtesters involved. People who don't know you or don't know your vision for the game. Get people involved to play it and see if they are willing to learn about your world. If not, put in one or two easy to understand, easy to relate to situation. All you need is a little bit to hold on to them until they start to explore the game and get attached that way. Now, I've seen a million ways game developers can do this, so I'm just going to go over a couple of them. The first one is one of the most common: elves in space. The idea here is that you take well-known tropes from another race and you just apply them to the new one. When's the last time you've seen a science fiction world that didn't have the honorable, warlike race, or the egotistical, humans are so impulsive and immature? By creating these stupidly stereotypical races, the player immediately gets a connection. They immediately understand the race. Even if that trope doesn't turn out to be true in the long run, it gives the player an immediate attachment, an immediate connection to this new race that you just created. Have you ever played Braid or Shadow of the Colossus? Both of them have a completely unique world, a lot of unusual mechanics, but in the storyline they relate to things that every one of us is going to understand. In Braid, you have the princess who's no longer in love with the main character. All of us understand heartbreak. In Shadow of the Colossus, we have trying to restore the person that you love. Every one of us can relate to these emotions. There is a reason that I feel connected to this game, so I'm going to be more willing to give it more of a chance to learn the rest of the intricacies.